Okay guys, I want you guys to try and distinguish this little bit by Greg Gutfeld from, I don't know, something like Russian state television. I want to know how this is even legal in the United States of America. Seriously.
So I return to my imperfect analogy from yesterday. We had a war over slavery. We knew slavery was inhumane and immoral, but somehow we couldn't solve slavery peacefully. It was an evil, but one side refused to acknowledge that it was evil because it was too big of an admission for them to make. Doesn't that feel that way now, that this defiant refusal to reverse this decline argues against the survival of a country? What does that leave you with? It leaves you with you need to make war to bring peace.
No, scratch that. How is this not funded by Russia and Russian state television? I'm thinking this is Greg Gutfeld's audition to Vladimir Putin now that Tucker Carlson isn't able to be played on repeat now that he's been taken off Fox. They got a big void there. Yeah, I think Gutfeld here's trying to fill Putin's void. Or Putin wants to fill his, one or the other.
Because you have a side that cannot change, because then that means an admission that their beliefs have been corrupt all the time. So in a way, you have to force them to surrender.
Every time I hear these guys talking about the other side, I'm like, how do you not hear you're talking about yourself? Hands down, this is you talking about yourselves. This is projection 101.
Or we could make love, not war.
I tried that once.
Or we have an election.
I had to go to a doctor.
Right.
Gross. Dude, gross.
Election. Yeah. What
No, elections don't work. We know that. We know they don't work.
They do work.
Look what we have. Look what we have.
but just
We had a moderate president.
Elections don't work? Look what we have? A moderate president? He's not authoritarian enough. Don't you see?
And we have crime exploding everywhere.
Oh, P.S. side note, crime is at its lowest in history. History? Yeah. So shh about the whole crime wave.
We had a Democrat president promise that he was going to be moderate, promise that he was going to unite the country, and now we have a terrible education system.
Oh, a terrible education system. Oh, you mean the one that the Republican Party's trying to defund as we speak? That's gonna make it better.
We have no border. We have crime everywhere. Every facet of society is in peril and in chaos because our elections don't matter.
How about I'd argue our nation's in peril because we got people like you spouting off Russian propaganda like it's fucking normal. And just like I always say, that's a lazy eye. I'm not a lazy guy. So like, subscribe, follow, and all that for more, because this algorithm's a real... and it's not very easy. So help me out here. And it's also my birthday. Gives a fuck.